morning, Oski. Do you know where you are?
Damascus, Syria.
Okay.
And we are...
City of Damascus. Does it look different out here?
Yeah, definitely.
So you can't actually bring it. So we just hopped in this taxi and I thought for us, I mean for everyone else it seems really normal. For us, do you know what you're sitting next to, Oscar?
He's fine.
He's actually sitting next to like a container of fuel. I suppose it's from the government that you're allowed. They'll actually call you up and say every couple of weeks it's your turn to go and fill up your car, so you can go and fill it up. Yeah.
We'll put the location down below.
Okay, nice one, Oscar. Thanks. Why we're actually doing this and why we're travelling around the world. What do you think? Good idea for a video, Oscar?
Yeah.
What did you choose?
That pink Oreo.
Do you know what you're getting?
I got caramel.
Ooh, they look pretty amazing. Wow, another amazing day out in Damascus, and now we're heading back to the town, back to the old city, back towards our hotel, and going to have the afternoon with family. Good morning, Oski. Do you know where you are?
Damascus, Syria.
Okay.
And we just had an amazing breakfast. I really liked the bread and everything.
Yeah, and where are we now? We're going to go for a walk through the... we're just through the souk. Yeah, through the market. All right, let's go, eh?
Yep.
Have you had a good morning, Oscar?
Yeah.
Tell us what we've done?
We just got a taxi and we are going where? To get an ice cream.
I think we're going to pick up some ice cream for this afternoon.
Yep.
And we just went to this amazing handicrafts market and look at this beautiful, I bought this beautiful bag. And now we're just in a taxi heading through Damascus. So this is out in the main, well I guess what is the new city, although it's pretty old itself, as opposed to where we were before, which was inside the old city of Damascus. Does it look different out here?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you reckon looks different about it?
There are lots more people.
Lots more people and lots of cars, because mostly everyone's just walking through the old city, eh? What do you like, the old city or the new city?
The old city.
Yeah, I like the old city. They have the most amazing vibes in the old city. Okay, so one thing that we've definitely noticed since being here in Syria, that seems, well, it's very unusual for us, but here it's the absolute norm, is that there's a real shortage of fuel. Like there's actually not enough fuel for cars, petrol. So we just hopped in this taxi. Do you know what you're sitting next to, Oscar?
A carton of fuel.
Yeah, so this is actually a carton of fuel, petrol, because so here there literally is such a shortage that you actually get a ration, sort of an allowance from, I don't know, I suppose it's from the government that you're allowed. They'll actually call you up and say every couple of weeks it's your turn to go and fill up your car, so you can go and fill it up. Or your other option is to purchase it through the black market. It's about, I think it's about $1.20 US per litre for fuel. So it's not that it's particularly expensive, well compared to some places in the Middle East that's expensive. It's not that it's like outrageously expensive, it's just that there genuinely is not enough. There's a severe shortage of it here. Okay, so I'm just learning about fuel over here. So that the ration actually it comes from the government. So you're allowed every 7 days, you're allowed 25 litres of petrol. And so 25 litres is, and you get it for about 50 cents a litre. But 25 litres is not enough. So for a taxi like this, he probably uses he needs around 70 litres really to keep going for a week. Yeah, that's my fuel lesson for today. And what do you reckon, which was the most amazing mosque that we've seen so far?
Probably the one that we went to this morning. That was really beautiful.
This morning we went to, I can't remember what the name of it was, but we went to Amazing Shia Mosque this morning, which is absolutely beautiful, covered, and if you had to describe it, you say all the mirrors all over the top,
very
everything.
shiny.
Yeah.
We'll put the location down below.
Okay, nice one, Oscar. Thanks. Wow. Salam alaikum and greetings from Damascus in Syria. Gab and I are going to make a bit of a different video today, and we wanted to start it while we were in Syria because we wanted to talk about why we're actually doing this and why we're travelling around the world. What do you think? Good idea for a video, Oscar?
Yeah.
I think so. We've got a bit to explain. Alright, here we go. Okay, Harry,
Yeah.
do you reckon we just found the biggest shawarma?
Yeah.
It could be a
so
competition. Do you think the one in Baba might be bigger in Beirut?
I
Or do you
think this one's
one?
bigger.
Do you think this one's bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll show it on our way out, eh?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Oscar, did you decide you might have a little bit of shawarma after all?
Yep.
Okay. Don't wash your hands first though.
Oh my gosh, guys, there's the biggest shawarma I've ever seen. Look at this.
Thank you
So
very much,
big.
Shukran. Thank you. Was it good?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Nice. It was really
Did
good.
you enjoy it?
I really did. Shukran. Thank you very much.
Really good.
Okay. Okay, Oscar. Now we've got one more duty. Where are we going now?
We're going to get ice cream.
I think it's meant to be a pretty special ice cream place. Harry, what did you choose?
That's pink Oreo.
Do you know what it was? It's Oreo phrase. It's like a strawberry and Oreo. Sound
Yeah.
good? What flavour did you end up getting?
I got caramel.
Ooh, they look pretty amazing, eh?
تفضل يكون توالي.
Are you right, Harry? Was yours not the biggest scoop there?
No.
Oh, but how does it taste?
It's good.
Okay, how's yours, Oscar?
So good.
So good? Would you recommend this place?
Yep.
Awesome. And I've got some kind of chocolatey one which I would definitely recommend. So, Oski, if we had to wrap up today's video, what would you say the best part of today has been? The ice cream. I thought it might be. Harry, what's
Ice
your best
cream.
part of today?
Ice cream.
Yeah. Wow, another amazing day out in Damascus, and now we're heading back to the town, back to the old city, back towards our hotel, and going to have the afternoon with family. I forgot to show before that I got this amazing handicraft bag, or did I already show it?
You already show it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just excited. We're just back in the old city now, which is definitely the most exciting part of town. What do you guys reckon of that old town? Whoop. Hey, these old streets are seriously amazing. You can spend hours or like actually days going around. Okay, so Oski, tell me about what's happened to you this afternoon.
I just lost my tooth in Syria.
Wow, so he's lost his top tooth. Can you remember where your last tooth came out?
Oman.
Your last one came out at Oman. Okay, so, oops, we just go past the car. And so, Oscar, are you going to be able to remember forever the other top tooth came out in Syria?
Yes.
That's a pretty special memory to treasure.
This one has been was wiggly for about 1 month.
Wow, that is so cool.
I
So,
still can't say tooth.
Tooth, you're definitely not the key. But we've had an amazing afternoon. We are just heading back down towards Straight Street. Yeah, reckon you guys can help us find our way back to the hotel?
Yeah.
I think so. What can you recognise?
My whistling is way better. This place.
We can recognise the huge minaret. Look at this. This is Syria, Damascus in the evening. It is beautiful. We can recognise the restaurant where we went last night.
Yeah. And I'm definitely way better at whistling now.
Okay, Harry, do you know what street you're on now?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And hey, Harry. Tell me afterwards, how do you know what landmarks do you recognise to get us home to the hotel?
The slushy place.
The slushy place, and I can recognise the huge archway up here that's very old.
And the minaret.
The minarets, yeah. Does it look very different at night time?
Pretty different. There are more
It's pretty different, and it's actually a Thursday night tonight, so it's like the last night before tomorrow is Friday, so everything will be closed tomorrow, or it's like the weekend. Salam alaikum. It's like the start of the weekend tomorrow. But look at this, it's all happening here. Look at this beautiful big archway. Salam alaikum. Look at this beautiful archway.
Ahmed actually told us that
He used to climb on this one. Come across, guys.
his
Come here.
dad's work was here.
Yeah.
And he always used to like climb this, just stay on top.
He was saying, yeah, after school, you're right, Oscar. So Ahmed was telling us that he used to climb up on this archway after school. And it's actually, do you remember how old it is, Oscar? This way?
2,000 or 200?
I think it's about 2,000 years old, so that is pretty impressive. And this way, as we're going down Straight Street, often there seems to be men here playing games in the evening, having some chai, having a shisha or a chai and playing lots of games. It always looks...
They're mainly playing,
do you know what they're playing?
backgammon.
Backgammon?
Backgammon,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it might be like a game kind of like checkers or backgammon, but yeah, so this is Straight Street, so much history here.
Yeah.
All right,
Or
Asky.
they're playing dominoes.
Oh yes, they do play a lot of dominoes, you're right.
If you hear them go, bang.
Yeah. So how does it feel walking around the streets of Damascus? What do you reckon?
It's really nice and beautiful.
Nice and beautiful?
Yeah.
It's very busy. I was thinking someone I met, oh it's a bit dark in this spot, will come up here out of the light, but so someone asked me today how, okay, I can't. So someone asked me today, how does it feel to be in Damascus? What do you think, describe it? Because it's always different how an outsider or a visitor describes the city. But I reckon I would describe it as very lively. It's very friendly. Everywhere we work, people are saying salam alaikum or welcome, welcome. It's very friendly, it's very lively, it's very colourful in the souk. And it just feels like there's such a great soul for the city. Salam alaikum. And these guys are playing the game here. Have a good evening. Yeah, it's very friendly, but it feels like the soul of Damascus. I think it is an amazing city. It's definitely somewhere that has really surprised us. So we feel very lucky to be here. And one of the also most amazing things about the city is that there's so much street food, coffee shops everywhere. Salam alaikum. How was your game? Good. Have a good game. See you. This is another beautiful coffee shop here. Salam alaikum. Hello. Everyone is super friendly and I think quite surprised to see us here and saying welcome to Syria or welcome to Damascus. It's really nice to see everyone out. I suppose this is like the weekend evening, so wow, lots of people around. Lots of people. Salam alaikum. Okay, let's go and get some water, Oscar. Salam alaikum. Okay, can you find some water, Harry?
Yeah.
Grab us some water. One last stop before we get home.
Yeah.
Before we get back to our hotel, we've actually had the most amazing, salam alaikum, most amazing evening with my sister and her family here. But I was thinking as I was walking back, because probably you wouldn't actually expect to be wandering around the streets of Damascus. I think we were thinking about how the media actually portrays it to the rest of the world is not at all how it is, and we only really scratch the surface of what we talk about on our videos here, but tomorrow we want to show you a bit more of how the community and how people are actually doing their best to counter and to really come together after Salam Alaikum. To come together after what has been a really devastating time and a really hard time for a lot of people here through the war and onwards, like economically and with like even geographically, like where people are located now in the city and out of the city. So it's very hard to show that, but I hope that what we have showed here in the city has showed how it actually is to be here as a visitor and how welcoming people are and how friendly it is, but also how amazing the city of Damascus is, which is one of the oldest and longest inhabited cities. Like
it's really beautiful.
It's really beautiful, but also it feels really nice walking around, like we're walking around with our children, with our family, and feeling really at ease and really welcomed here, being here. So I hope we have showed a bit of how it is being here as a visitor at the moment in the current times. How are you feeling, Oscar? You had a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Today's
And your
been
special
great.
day about your tooth as well?
Yeah.
Yeah? Give one grin. Alright, but so for now we're going to sign off, but tomorrow we're going to show you something really special that the community is doing, and hopefully we can talk to a few people around. We'll say see you on the next day for now.
See you on the next day. Don't forget to like and subscribe.